there, what's going on everyone? My name is Leprechaun Bomb. Thanks for spending some time with me. We're going to be playing some Office Simulator today. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Now let's get into it. Well, for those who are new to my channel, Office Simulator is a game I played a couple months ago. I think we got about 11 episodes in. And at that point, when we got through the 11th episode, the game had just released, I think its first update. That was at the end of May. And I had done everything that was there to do in the game. I had done everything that was offered. There was really nothing left to do. So I tabled the game for a while until the game was to be updated again. And the next update sounded really exciting. And I'm here to tell you that that update is here. The update finally launched over the weekend, and I am putting out this special episode today against my normal, typical every other day schedule, because I'm really excited to hop back into this game, get an updated episode in here, show you guys what they added, and knock out another episode of Office Simulator. So again, if you're new to the channel, I think this is episode 12 if you wanted to go backtrack to the beginning so you're not lost. But here we are, Office Simulator. A new update has dropped here finally at the end of July. And let's revisit, let's remind you sort of where we're at. So this is our office. This is our company, LB's International. We launched that back a few episodes ago. We were downstairs and we ran through that company. We were the director of it. We did a couple days as that. And then we decided, you know what? It's time for us to launch our own company, start our own venture. So this is our company. This is our office, LB's International. That is my desk in the corner. These are my two assistants. This is my IT team. Of course, they're not here. These are their desks. This is my finance team. Then we have our operations team. We've got our design team. And lastly, our sales team. And then in the corner over here, I've got a waiting area, if you will. And so that is the office. We've got, here's my little break area where I got my coffee machine. I drink a coffee, I throw it away. We got the potty over here. They did add the update where you can finally wash your hands now after you use the bathroom. So that's nice. Got to keep it clean. That's the men's room, and we got the women's room over there. And then we've got the archive room where we have our archives. So that is the office tour for everybody to remember it. Of course, I have another coffee machine. I've got a bunch of all this duplicate stuff on everybody's desk. Every desk has a printer. There's trash cans all over the place. I've got plants and just junk on all the desks because that boosts the productivity of my company, which gets me more, more quality, I guess, in the jobs and more money. I don't know what exactly it does, but it boosts my productivity. Let me see. I don't need those mails. Management. So LB's International, our productivity is up to 72.3%. Productivity boosts the rewards earned from work, which I assume that is money. Boost the rewards earned from work. That is the company. Of course, all the improvements. We got all the growth. We've expanded. This is as big as the office will get unless more expansions are in future updates. We are as big as they are. Also, in the next, he did announce in future updates, he will add more employees. I'm working on getting them all leveled up. Oh, these are new employees to hire, but I can't hire anymore because I am fully staffed. And here are my employees. All three of my IT team, they are all level 5, which is the max level, which means they can handle 2 jobs at a time, which is awesome. I mean, awesome. And I assume that's the case for the other departments once they get to level 5, but I don't have any else maxed out. I think I might have one more. To verify that. So they get their job done quickly and they're able to do 2 at a time. And that really boosts the amount of jobs I can get, which the lower jobs, the ones on the bottom of the bid board, which are for a lot of money. Real good stuff. My sales team, all level 4. They're all working on getting themselves maxed out. So hopefully relatively soon, my sales team will be maxed out. Got my finance team. They're all level 3, so they got a ways to go. My design team, level 4, and it was only 2 for the longest time. And then in the previous update, they added a 3rd employee. So he's quite a far behind. So I try to give him a lot of jobs to try and get him boosted up, get him on par with his other design guys. And then our operations department, I think it was the same thing. There was only 2 of them and they added a third. So I got level 3, and a level 2. So I'm working on op 3 and design 3, trying to give them a lot of jobs thrown their way to get them leveled up relatively quickly. Let's see. Our shop. This is where we're going to find what was added in this new update. And this is why it was such an exciting update. They didn't add anything else. There was no new, nothing new added in the furnitures or the decorations or devices or office supplies. It was all in this customization tab. And now we have building parts, paints, and floors. So we can now change the floor. We've got this light colored wood. Oh, there's a lighter. That doesn't really look like wood. I don't know. Kind of looks like a tile almost. But anyway, that's the default floor. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new floors that we could choose from. Times 5 use 100. Curious how much that would cost to refloor the whole place. We might look into that. We've got paints. Of course, we got our default color, which it doesn't really look white in the game. It looks more like a beige, a cream, but it looks white here on the screen. And then they've added all these colors: 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 colors to choose from now. So they added nine new colors to change it up, to change the colors of the walls. And most excitedly, building parts. Now we can do walls, glass walls, and doors, entry walls. So the biggest thing of that, what we can do with that is make offices, make rooms here. And that's what I've wanted to do from the get-go. I've wanted to create separate spaces for my different departments. And of course, myself, my own office. And then the IT team have an office, and the design team an office, sales an office, so on and so forth. And so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this corner right here, and I think this is going to be my office. So I'm going to move this table with the plant on it. I'm going to move it there. We're going to get everything out of the way here. And we're going to find out how this is going to work with building walls, and how big the wall is that you build, and how many pieces you need, and how much that's going to cost. I was nervous about the cost. So the other day, right after the update dropped, I updated my game. I came in here. I didn't do anything new. I just played the game normally because I wanted to grind a little bit. I wanted to get some money. I wanted to build up enough money that I felt was going to be enough to do what I'd like to do and still have money left on the table. So I grinded for a handful of days and got myself up to $72,500. And I am, fingers crossed, that that's enough money to build myself some office space. So there we go. I got that emptied out. What we're going to do, we're going to get in here into the shop. And I believe I'm going to want a glass entry wall. So let's add that to the cart. Excuse me. We're going to purchase that, get out of here. Let's go see what this looks like. Building parts. That's what we want. Here's our glass wall. Let's see. And we need to rotate it. Okay. So it snaps, but it's not. Auto alignment mode is on. We're rotating. My hope is that this isn't incredibly. Is it not going to fit? Is this space not tailor made for? I don't really like. Well, okay, it works. I think I got it. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh no, that's move. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't want to move that. There we go. Got doors coming in to my office, the boss's office. Alrighty, let's get my desk out of here now. We got the boss's office. Let's see. What way I want my computer facing. Let's go to the corner there. And how do we want it to look? Now here's my thing. If I'm in the computer and I back out, I'm on this side, and can I get, okay, I can get around. Perfect. So there we go. There's my desk now, and appears to be pretty good and centered there. Love it. So there is my office. Of course, I want to get some chairs in there like I had. Gotta have a nice sitting, in case I'm having a meeting with one of the teams. I need to have all 3 chairs in here so we can get everybody in. So let's have a chair there. And if I need to readjust again, I'll do that. No problem. We're just getting everything moved. Get another chair there. Got to make sure I have room to move. And another chair. Let's go. No, I need Q. That works. And let's move you closer. Yeah. So if I'm kind of from this point of view, I think that's pretty good. If I'm in this chair, I can see me, sitting over the computer. And if I'm in that chair, same thing. I'm at a good angle and I can get around. So there we go. There's the chairs, so I can have a department meeting. I can call in the IT team. We need to have an emergency meeting. All 3 of them can sit. No problem at all. Of course, that doesn't happen in the game, but hey, imagination, right? Let's get a trash can in here. Some nice decoration. Bingo. And let's grab this plant and put you in the other corner. Beautiful. And then we had these tables, and I think they are going to stay out. That's fine. I don't need those. Okay. That's for different decorations. Awesome. There we go. There's my office. Beautiful. Okay. Now, ideally, let's see. Let's move some stuff. Move some stuff way out of the way. Kind of open up. Maybe do we build a path from my office out of here? Get these chairs out of the way. That's probably that in quotes waiting area. Really, I'm thinking is gonna be. Let's stick it here. Should be able to get you. That trash can is just a hair in the way. Whatever. You can go right there. The waiting area should be right after you get out of the elevator. So, any guests right as they step out of the elevator, boom, they've got a little waiting area for them to be. So that's probably where a lot of this stuff is going to go for them to accomplish that. So there's that. Of course, I got the cargo area. Can't do anything about that. That's all going to stay the same. But yeah, I'm thinking as you step out of the elevator and to the right, that's where the waiting area should be. Let's see. So what can we do now? Let's move my assistants. Just get them scooted out of the way. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. All the moving and building that I'm doing. I'm not even sure if I'm actually going to play the day. I might just be doing all this shuffling, all this rearranging. And so bear with me. We're going to get these walls built. This place is going to look fantastic when it's done. I can't wait. And hopefully it doesn't take me hours upon hours to do. So the next thing I want to accomplish is we need to build a room. So I think what I need to do, we're going to go back into the shop, customization. I don't know how big these wall pieces are and the corner pieces, but I know I'm going to need a corner. I know I'm going to need a wall. I know I'm going to need an entry wall. So I know that I'm going to need those 3 pieces. We're going in this corner here. So that is what we're setting to accomplish here. And I don't know which is, oh, entry wall, normal wall, corner wall. Let's do the normal wall. And probably, yeah, that makes sense coming off this piece. So we will... All right. Let's go. How's that? Oh, yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to need another one. So that's going to need another piece. Let's go one more piece. So 1, 2, 3. Let's get 3 normal wall pieces. Whoop. 3 of those. And then I'm going to need another corner. I'm going to need another entry. And the thing is, I don't know how big that entry is. So let's get that out of the way. All right. Da, 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 da. Let's get, we needed another entry wall. Or, yeah, no, not entry wall. See, box you up. Normal wall. That's what we needed. Another normal wall to build, continue coming out this way. And... oh, we have a light in the way. Let's put you there. And we're going to move you right there. There we go. Now, is that big enough? No, I don't think that's big enough. We're going to need another one. 1, 2. I'm going to need 2 more. 2 more entry, or 2 more normal walls. See, and this is why I played the days off camera, to build up money. Didn't want to be in a position where I'm like, oh man, this is what I want to do, but I have no money to do it. I want to have the money to get all this done. Come on, can we snap? Okay, that looks good. Now that looks okay. Let's check the corner now. So now, because we need to turn. So let's, yeah. So how, oh, I get, okay. It's just like a, exactly what it is. It's a corner piece. All right. And then the door, entry wall, normal wall. Let's see. And my hope is then that, how many normal walls will it take then to get back to the wall? Nope, that's not going to work. Hey. That'll do. Yeah, that's good. I'm not the biggest fan of having that line there, but I also don't want to tinker too much and really okay, normal wall. And now hopefully one more. Normal wall. And hopefully this closes it off. Oh yeah, look at that. Little bit of a gap. Oh, I see. It comes over a little too much. Well, you know what? It's fine. We're not out for perfection. Okay, there is that. And let's move our operations team. So we have operation 1, operation 2, and operation 3. Now, in here, got to make sure that it's big enough to fit, of course, all the 3 desks. So let's have number 1 We're going to get you in here, and let's turn your desk. Okay, and then we'll get number 2. And the problem, I think, with that is going to be you're stuck. So we can't do that. Can't do that. That would be, of course, way too easy. I feel like that's almost silly having them like that. I mean, I guess in lore, you know, you're on wheels, you can swivel and turn the chair. So if you needed something, you could just turn to number 1. So I don't like it, but I don't hate it. And number 3, let's get you. What if we did that? Now, can we? I wonder if we, I can't though. I don't think, I think this box is a little wider than if I have it turned the other way. All right. That's a bummer. I think you have to. We don't really have a choice. You have to be like that. There we go. We got our operation 1, 2, and 3 looking okay. And let's get a plant in there. And how about a trash can for them? Get a trash can in here for you guys right as we're leaving the door. There we go. How about a chair? Let's see. Instead of, what if I wanted to go in there and just take a seat while they're working? I think that'll work. So yeah, I'm just gonna, me as the boss, rather than calling the operation team to my office for a meeting, what if I was to get up and just come in here and just, take a seat and, roll off ideas and chat with the op team in here? There we go. I think that's not bad. I like that. Okay. So there we go. We have one office area built. Now let's do the next one. We're going to go a normal wall. Beautiful. I think I had 3. Corner wall, entry wall. So I need to buy 2 more. I need to buy 1, 2, 3, 4 more actually. 4 normal walls. The team is going to be so surprised when they show up to work. They're going to see walls and go, whoa, what the heck? I think I got, another light to move. And that is what I didn't think of. We do have a light in here, but let's go. Gee, I don't know. I mean, 2 lights, right? I want to have 2. Let's go there. And let's go there. Okay. I think that'll be nice and bright in there. And we got to move this one and snap you there. Normal wall. And then the corner piece. Corner. And a door. That's what I wish there was a snapping grid type deal. Anytime you're doing walls and things like that, that is quality of life. I feel like number one is grids, snaps and grids. That's okay. We'll get this figured out. There we go. One more wall, and that should close this off to the next office. Boom. Beautiful. There we go. Another office. Let's go again, kind of about halfway. And we want to go like there. And let's grab another light. And about right there. There we go. All right, who's moving in? I got operation over there. Trying to think in terms of like, you know, a waiting area. So public would be here. Who would have the least access to public? And I want them to be like the farthest away. So like the public's not going to be working with my operations team. Like who else would they really not, or who would they have access to? Because I'm thinking that this is going to be the waiting area or supply area. So maybe this should be sort of the most accessible team, which it's not really going to be finance. I'm thinking sales would be who they would be in contact with. So that is who's going to go in here is sales. Let's go ahead and let's get their desks in here. Make sure that we got access around it. Yep. Sales, that was number 1, and we got number 2. And we'll just do exactly what the op team had layout wise. And then grab number 3. Spinning it around. Okay. And then let's get a chair. So I can come in and chat with the sales team so they can keep me informed. Then I had a trash can and the plant. Trash can and yeah, there you are, the big plant. I think that's how we had it. Simple, uniform. Alrighty, and I got one more to play with. Okay, now let's move. Yeah, let's get the IT team moved so I can work on this section, which is going to be the waiting area. This is where you'll step off the elevator and that's where you'll go. So we're going to have, oh, I need my assistants to be moved as well. Get them out of the way. All right. Let's move this too. And lastly, this plant. Now let's see, I have moved 2 chairs. So I'm going to need to repurchase 2 more chairs. I'm wondering if we could have, can I do a normal wall? And can we, yes, like that. Yeah, I like that. I love that. Now we come off the elevator. This is what we got. Let's box you up. And let's grab you. And what if we did this? What if we... Okay, kind of in the halfway point. I wonder if I need a corner. Box you up. Is there a corner piece? No. No, I need to buy a corner. Come on. Oh, yeah. Close enough. Close enough. I can live with that. Now let's get a light in here. Look at that. Now we can close these doors and we've got get a table there. And how about these little guys? Love that. And I actually could probably mirror it. I do it on the other side too. Oh, no, I can't. But I can get a small bench. Small bench. Decorate furniture. Table bench. Table bench. And we can get one of them. Or not. Or not. Okay, so now we've got an entrance that is walled off. Great. I like what's happening here so far. Okay, now we need to figure this out. So let's box it up. Let's get a door, glass wall, normal wall, supplies, small sofas. Let's get you guys opened up. Let's get a door. Office supplies. Just drop you. Glass wall and normal wall. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm thinking now, like, it should be like a hallway. So do we continue normal walls going down from here? That's a pretty wide hall, I'd say. I don't know. I'm going to need to stock up on walls and corners and 5, 3, get 3 doors. 2. Let's move assistants again. And turn you. Because now I need to scoot IT over. Get this plant out of the way. Just put you right there for the moment. That's really out of the way. Yeah, whatever. Just temporary. And there you go. All right. And let's get them out of the way. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Finance. Being shuffled. All right, and design team. You guys haven't gotten shuffled yet. Welcome to the game. Okay. So I'm thinking that we build off here. So let's see. Do we start with a normal wall? A normal wall. Let's get a couple, 2 or 3 of them. The brain is My brain is working. 3. Come on, snap. Snap for me, please. Or not. There we go. Okay, now let's grab my assistants. Assistant 1. And assistant 2. Back you up to the wall. Yeah. Oh, but you should have that style desk now, or you should not have that style. Now, do I do that later? Assistant 1. Awesome. Now we've got a clear desk that we can sell. Okay. I like that. Do I get another glass entry door? Would that be too much? You know what? Whatever. That's what we got it for, right? Look at that. Nah. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So now you've got, this is like my assistance area. We can decorate that a bit. Church it up. The big plant. I think that was the last big plant too. We'll get another one. Move you. You little guys are ready. You know what? The little guys are gonna, we'll put all of these in. Oh, can I even? We'll get all of these in here. Uh-oh. Nope. It's like a maze. For now. Okay. And back into here. Yeah, I don't want to put it there. Yeah, about there. That's fine. Okay, that looks good. And it was 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So now we can do another office. Let's do a corner. Do you snap better if you're turned? Does it matter? All right. And let's see how many. We got entry wall, normal wall, entry wall, corner. Get a normal. From our corners, that's where I did an entry wall. Okay, let's grab an entry. Oop. Or did we do it? Is that a corner? No, that's a normal. Normal and then a corner. But what if we... Okay. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Okay, let's get the normal, corner, entry, entry, normal, corner. Now let's get a normal wall. Okay, and let's get a... I don't think I have another normal. Oh, normal. Perfect. And now corner. Now corner. Yeah. And let's do... Let's see. From walking straight in the door, that's where number 2 was. And that is what you are. Walk in the door, and it's the desk along the wall. Da, 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 da. There we go. IT2. Let's get a chair. I know I need a sofa. I know I'm going to need 2 of those. All right. Trash can. Trash can was right by the door. Sofa next to the desk. And then IT. Nope, that's design. That's design. There you go, IT. Gonna have you guys right there. Right there. And then glass wall, plants, this plant. Right there. Corner, entry, entry, corner. I need a normal wall. Plant, design, finance, IT. There you are. And you were oh. Oh, oh, oh. Office is not as deep. Which was, I think, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then a corner. Let's, what do I got? Yeah, I got another corner. I think this needed to come out a corner, which means now this can move. Or do I got a light? Ugh. Oh, there we go. And right there. There we go. Now I need to normal wall. Normal wall. Off a corner. Yeah, it was a corner piece, door, and then two. Corner piece, door, and then two. So let's do corner. Now, entries. Two normal walls. Normal wall. And we are going light. Two. One more normal wall. Now let's get IT3. Crap. Corner. Oh. Come on. Snap. Thank you. We will snap. Snap. And I need to get one more corner. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, there is our IT room all done. Well, folks, this was taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Turns out there's a lot of brain work going on in this, a lot of thinking and plotting and planning that goes into that, but I think I finally got it. So I got back in the elevator because I want to show off what I did. So let's go check out our new LB's International. We're going to come out of the elevator. We have our entryway here closed off. So at the end of the night, these doors can close to the public, and just a nice entryway, a couple benches to sit on. Very good. We come out of the elevator, and I ended up converting. We had this big room. I ended up putting a wall in, splitting it so that I could get the design team in here. So this is our design team's office. They've got their desks. They've got a chair for me to sit in. We got the plant. We got a trash can in there for any trash they generate. Very nice corner office for our design team. Next to that, this is where our if you don't work for LB's International and you come in, you're a guest, this is where you would sit. This would be our waiting room. So we got our chairs and tables here, a couple tables, another bench to sit on, nice lights. Sit here, hang out. If there's maybe I'm sitting here and I've got some representatives there that are presenting something to me, somewhere where I can meet and greet them. They can lay out a presentation on the table and go from there. So nice little area for that. I closed off all of the public areas, break-in type areas, So here's the cargo room where deliveries are put. So we've got that all closed off, and our restroom and our archive. And we've got our break material, supplies, our coffee machines, got our trash can in the corner there for the coffee. So nice break room. It is kind of large, but again, kind of ran out of a thinking power there. So that's what I got here. Unfortunately, my finance team seemed to be the ones who drew the short stick. So they're the ones that are on the outside. I can't come up with something better for now. Maybe I'll do some research, think about it. Or again, maybe in a future update, they expand. Maybe we can get some more expansions to make the office bigger so that I can build them their own room, their own office of their own. But for now, this is where my finance team is going to live, out in the hallway. And then in here, we've got our sales team. Again, a chair for me to sit in and have a nice chat with the sales team, see how numbers are going, see what they're looking at. We got along over here is our IT team. So they are in here working hard. Got my chair for me to sit, chat with them, see what's going on. And in the corner over here, we've got our operations team. A nice corner office. My chair, see what's going on with them, chat with them. And then our finance one. And then we've got our glass entryways here going to where my assistants are, where they will hang out and be, which then leads into my office. Nice corner office with the glass doors. See what's coming. And watch my assistants and keep an eye that way. Got a nice little entryway to my area. So that's my tour. I'm sure it's not the best. I'm sure there's better layouts out there, but this is the very beginning of this update. So this is what we got for now. Future, it'd be nice to put stuff on the wall. Clocks, bulletin boards, posters, things like that. Really bring the place together, make it look a little homey. I think I started with like $70,000, somewhere around there. So, I mean, this cost me about $25, maybe $30,000 in renovations there, too, with everything that we built. All the walls erected and all the new decorations and everything that was built. So let's check my productivity now. We were at like 72% or something like that. Now we're up to 93% in building all those walls and doors and buying more stuff. 93% productivity. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I'm definitely going to be able to really start making some good money off of that. So we will do that another day. We'll revisit and play a day in this just to see how what everybody looks like when they're in the office. But for now, that's going to do it. That's the remodel edition here of Office Simulator after the July update. If you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Hope you all take care of yourselves and those around you. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.